Good morning and welcome to Rebirth Level 1. We're going to go ahead and get started in child's pose. So if you would like to do knees wide, if your hips are feeling a little tight, or if you would like a little more length in the back, do knees together. So whichever feels better for your body today, listen to your body and tune in. And then once you've gotten settled in your child's pose, take a deep breath into the lower belly. And then deep breath out. Release some of that stagnant energy that we hold in when we're in our sympathetic nervous system and our fight or flight. We tend to hold tension and restrict our breath. So let's see if we can reverse those today. So just begin by starting to bring awareness to your breath. Breathing in through the nose and out through the nose. Begin to notice how the physical body feels today. Noticing any sensations or stress. You notice your joints are tight, your hips, your shoulders. Just simply bring awareness to those areas. Using your mind-body connection. With every inhale, noticing and lengthening, creating space. With every exhale, releasing a little more, a little deeper. Breathing in through the nose and out through the nose. Seeing if you can release anything that's not in front of you right now. So releasing your daily life agenda, releasing your personal life agenda. See if you can bring yourself to the present moment, right here, right now. Begin to become aware of your state of mind, your self-dialogue. These two play a big role in our internal world. So simply by just bringing your awareness to your state of mind and to your self-dialogue, you'll begin to make the shifts, slow, subtle shifts in your state of mind. Noticing how you're speaking to yourself. Is it coming from a place of love, or is it coming from a place of fear? Just acknowledging, not identifying. On your next inhale, begin to lift the head up and walk your hands over to the right side. Bring your forehead down, or you can bring your left ear down. Coming into a nice subtle stretch on the left side. Inhale, begin to lift the head and walk the hands over to the other side. Bring your forehead down or your right ear. Breathing into right rib cage. And then inhale, walk your hands back to center. From here, begin to walk your hands towards your body. And then begin to roll over the knees, cross the ankles, and bring the feet in front in an easy cross-legged seated position. Bring your hands to your knees, close your eyes. You lean back a little bit to stack your shoulders over your hips. Close the eyes. And just begin to set an intention for yourself, for your practice. Something that you can come back to and may keep you grounded in the moment, or something that you can visualize creating in your world. Just begin to breathe into that thought. Now on your next inhale, begin to flutter the eyes open and sweep the arms up overhead. Look up at your palms. Feel the length of the side body. And then exhale, twisting to your right. Place your left hand on your right knee, right hand behind you. Inhale to lengthen the spine. Exhale to twist, looking over right shoulder. Inhale, begin to twist back to center, hands up overhead, look up at thumbs. Exhale, twist to the other side, right hand on left thigh, left hand behind. Inhale, lengthen the spine. Exhale, twist, looking over left shoulder. And breathe. Notice if you're shallow breathing, bring the breath down into the belly. Inhale, turning back to center, sweep the arms up overhead, look up at palms. Exhale, leaning to your right. Place your right palm on the floor, slightly push into your right palm to ground your left sit bone, and then reach over with your left fingertips. So you feel a nice extension from your left fingertips all the way down the body to the left sit bone. Looking over left shoulder, closing the eyes if you can. Feeling the left rib cage expand with breath. On your next inhale, looking forward, right hand meets left, coming back to center, look up at hands. Then exhale, lean to the other side. Left hand comes down. Slightly push with the left palm, reach with your right. Breathe. Inhale, coming back to center, hands up overhead. Exhale, come into cactus arms. So bend the elbows 90 degrees. Take a breath here, feel the opening in the front shoulders, chest. And then inhale, pull the elbows together behind you, looking up towards the ceiling. And then exhale, rounding forward, chin to chest, bring elbows together. Inhale, open chest, pull shoulder blades together. Exhale, round elbows together. Inhale, open. Exhale, round. One more time. Inhale, open. Really linking movement with breath. Exhale, close. Inhale, come to center, hands up overhead. Exhale, hands down on the mat. Roll open the knees, coming into your tabletop position. From here, spread the fingers wide. Shoulders are stacked over wrists. Knees are stacked over hips. Coming into your cat-cow, so you can tuck the toes or keep them untucked. Inhale, drop the belly, lift the chin. Audible exhale, round, chin to chest, round the spine, puffing up to the back of the heart. Inhale, drop the belly, lift the chin. Exhale, round. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale, round. Inhale, come back to center. Untuck the toes, walk the hands out one step in front of you. And then we're going to begin to take hip circles in one direction. So circling your hips, moving as slow as you would like, coming into your dancing lion. So close your eyes here. Inhale, circle backwards. Exhale, circle forwards. Allowing the hips to move in a circular motion. Close the eyes and allow your body to do as it pleases. Then reverse the direction. Getting the elbows into it if you would like. Just some free movement. And then on your last circle, circle back to center. Inhale, right arm up. Look up at right palm. Exhale, thread right arm through left side body. Bringing right ear down. You can stay here, extend left arm in front of you, or you can bind left arm behind the back, tucking your hand in your back right pocket. On your next inhale, slowly release your hand wherever it may be, placing your left hand back underneath your shoulder to cushion your hand to lift you up. Untwisting, opening your chest back up, look up at right hand. Then exhale, bring right hand down to the mat. Inhale, left arm up, opening chest, looking up at left arm. Exhale, threading left arm through right side body. Bringing left ear down. Extending right arm in front of you or binding it behind your back. Notice your breath. Notice if you're holding any tension in the face, release the jaw. Inhale, slowly bring your right hand back underneath your right shoulder. Push into your right hand, untwist, lifting back up. Look up at left hand. Then exhale, bring your left hand down. Now from here, begin to tuck your toes, lifting your knees and lifting your hips, coming into your first down dog of the day. Now since it is the first one, pedaling the feet out, keeping the knees super bent, but keeping the spine long. So try not to round into the spine, but instead bending the knees, walking the knees out, straightening one at a time. Awakening the back side of the body. Connecting your movement with your breath. Inhaling, dropping one heel. Exhale, dropping the other. Then on your next inhale, begin to look at the place between your hands and slowly begin to walk forward. Bringing feet to the front of the mat, bringing them hip width apart. So you'll be able to fit two fists in between the feet. Bend the knees so much your belly rests on your thighs. Allow yourself to fall forward, grabbing opposite elbows. And begin to sway side to side. Shaking the head yes and no. Maybe begin to straighten one knee at a time. And then slowly begin to rock back to center. Release the grip of the arms and inhale, come into your halfway lift. Placing your hands on your shin, feeling the length from your top of your crown of your head to your tailbone. And then exhale, fold forward. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, fold. One more time. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, fold. Micro bend the knees. Begin to roll yourself up, standing one vertebrae at a time. And once you get all the way up, roll the shoulders up towards the ears and down and back. Let's do that one more time, but when you roll your shoulders up, take an inhale, roll the shoulders down, take a Bowflex off the mat. Inhale, roll the shoulders up, exhale, unhinge. One more time, inhale, exhale. Micro bend the knees, slight tuck of the tailbone, opening palms, coming into your mountain pose, Tadasana. Feel the grounding in the feet, close the eyes, and just feel here for a moment. Feel the energy in the palms of your hands. Feel your heartbeats in your chest, the grounding in the feet. And then begin to flutter the eyes open, bringing the arms up overhead, look up at palms. Exhale, begin to swan dive forward, forward, forward. Inhale, halfway lift, looking out. Exhale, plant the hands down, step the feet back into your plank position. Now from here, engaging the core, tuck the tailbone under, puff up and back in the shoulders. Now, your alignment here is you should be able to shift from plank to downward dog. That's how you know your alignment. So inhale, lift the hips, shifting them back into downward dog. Exhale, rolling forward into your plank. Inhale, shift the hips up. Exhale, come into your plank. From your plank, place your knees down to the mat, bending the elbows, keeping them into the body, coming all the way down. Untuck the toes. Inhale, come into your cobra, lifting the chest, keeping the hands they are, pull the shoulder blades down and back. Exhale, folding forward. Inhale, come into your cobra, maybe pushing the arms a little more, straightening the elbows. Exhale, coming down. One more time. Inhale, lift the chest, coming into your cobra. Tuck the toes, bend the knees, lift the hips, coming back into your downward dog. Take 5 breaths here. Breathing in through the nose and out through the nose. Maybe activating your ujjayi breathing. So that's the restriction of the back of the throat, controlling the inhalation and exhalation. Coming back to your intention. On your last breath, begin to look at the place between your hands, walking your feet towards the front of the mat. Inhale, come into your halfway lift. Exhale, fold. Inhale, reverse swan dive all the way up. Look up at hands overhead. Exhale, hands to heart, center. Inhale, sweep the arms up overhead, look up at palms. Exhale, swan dive forward. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, fold, plant the hands down the mat, step back into your plank. Exhale, knees, chest, chin down to the mat. Inhale to cobra. Exhale, tuck the toes, lift the hips, downward dog. Take 5 breaths here. Spreading the fingers wide, distributing the weight evenly through the hands. Try to avoid dumping into the wrists. Then from here, bring big toes to touch. Inhale, right leg up. Keep your foot level with hip, so we're not opening up our hip just yet. Begin to bend your right knee, pull your heel to your glute, and then shifting forward, bring knee to nose, shoulders over wrist. Look at the place between your hands and lunge your foot through. If you need to squeegee your toes up so they're in line with your fingers, feel free to do so, and then place left knee down. Inhale, hands come up overhead into your lunge. Pull your hips, your inner thighs together, and then allow your hips to fall forward. Right hip pointing back, left hip forward. Breathe here. On your next inhale, begin to bind the hands behind the back, interlacing fingers, pull shoulder blades together and down the back, keeping your focus point up towards the top of the room. Opening chest, opening throat. Breathe here. On your next inhale, release the grip of the hands, bring the hands back overhead. Exhale, bring the hands down, frame the front foot. Inhale, right arm up, coming to a low lunge twist. See if you can twist from your mid-body, opening right shoulder. Breathe here. And then on your next inhale, use your right arm to pull you up, coming into a low lunge twist. You might feel a little shaky, like allow yourself to find stabilization here. Breathe here. Take an inhale, and then exhale, drop right arm behind you, left arm overhead. Moving slowly here. And then inhale, pull yourself back to center. Windmill your hands. Right hand comes to the inside of right leg. Heel toe your right foot out to the edge of the mat. Setting up for lizard pose here. Now you can stay here on the hands, working your knee in and out, coming in an arch of your foot, opening the hip, or you can make your way one forearm down at a time. Just allow yourself some freedom here. Give yourself a moment to allow your hip to open and release. Not forcing anything, but pushing yourself past your self-limitation belief system of when you tell yourself, I can't do that. What if you were to stay in sensations and run from it? Breathe here. You're on the forearm. Slowly make your way back to your hands. And then once you're on your hands, lean back out of the hip so you can heel toe your right foot back to center. Right hand comes to the outside of right leg. Inhale here. Exhale, knee to nose, begin to straighten front leg. You can stay here or lift the toes. But see if you can keep your hips in line with your knees. So you're not leaning back too far. It's more of a hamstring stretch. Inhale, lengthen the spine. Exhale, fold. Really getting to the deep inner muscles of the right leg. Breathe here. You have your toes up, maybe you rock your foot side to side, feeling your IT bands and the inner groin muscles. And begin to rock your foot back to center. You're rocking it. Place your foot on the mat. Bring the knee back over ankle. Plant the hands down. Begin to lift the back knee. On your next inhale, bring left foot to meet right at the front of the mat. Exhale, fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, fold. Inhale, reverse swan dive all the way up to standing. Sweep the arms up overhead, look up at thumbs. Exhale, hands to heart. Inhale, sweep the arms up, look up at thumbs. Exhale, swan dive. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, plant the hands down. Step the feet back to downward dog. From your downward dog, bring big toes to touch. Inhale, left leg up. Exhale, begin to bend left knee, bringing heel to glute. Shifting forward, knee to nose, shoulders over wrists. And then feeling the abdominal muscles here for a moment. Then begin to lunge the foot through. Doing it with such control, learning how to bring our foot forward. Place right knee down, and then inhale. Slowly, arms come up overhead. Allow the hips to sink forward, really feeling that right hip flexor open. If we sit a lot during the day, or even if we're on our feet walking or running, our hip flexors hold a lot of tension. So this actually allows us to open and stretch and release our hip flexors. Inhale, begin to bind the hands behind the back, interlace the fingers, pull the shoulder blades together. Pull the chest open, shoulder blades down the back. Finding some balance. Breathe here. Inhale, release the grip of the arms, hands up overhead. Exhale, hands come down, frame front foot. Inhale, left arm up, low lunge twist. Looking through left armpit or up at left hand. Breathe here. Coming a little bit deeper into that right hip flexor. Allow the hips to sink. Now on your next inhale, allow your left hand and your abdominal muscles to pull you up into a low lunge twist. Your arms are opened up to the left. Allow your ankle to move and shake. You're just strengthening your stabilizer muscles. Woo. Woo. Inhale here. Exhale, drop left hand behind you, right hand up. Find a focus point, your dristi, helping you with balance. Breathe here. One more breath. Inhale, windmill your hands all the way down to the mat on the inside of your left leg. Heel toe your left foot out to the edge of the mat. Now, whatever you did on the other side, feel free to do on the side. Maybe you can rock back and forth, or side to side, I should say, on the left foot. Or work your way down one forearm at a time. But notice how two sides are never the same. Maybe this side is a little tighter, requires a little more patience. Or maybe it's a little more hypermobile. Maybe it needs a little more engagement. So just tuning in here. On your next inhale, if you're on your forearms, slowly make your way back to your hands. If you're on the outer edge of the foot, bring the bottom of the foot back to the mat. Lean out of the hip back so you can heel toe your foot back to center. Framing your front foot, inhale, knee over ankle. Exhale, knee to nose, straightening that left leg. If you need, you can lift left toes. You rocking your toes side to side. If you would like to feel the IT bands, their groin muscles. Breathe. Pulling left hip back, right hip forward. Breathe here. Every inhale, lengthening the spine. Exhale, folding and deepening. On your next inhale, place left foot on the mat, knee over ankle. Hands firm on the ground, lifting right knee, step right foot forward to meet left. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, fold. Inhale, reverse swan dive, all the way up to standing, looking up at hands. Allow hips to go forward, micro back bend here. And then exhale, hands to heart. Inhale, sweep the arms up overhead. Exhale, forward folds. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, fold, put the hands down, step back to your plank. Now from here, you can lower down or place the knees down and lower all the way down. Inhale, cobra. Exhale, downward dog or child's pose for 5 breaths. You always need a child's pose, will always be there for you whenever it's calling. Just listen to the body. The bottom of your next exhale, bring big toes to touch. Inhale, right leg up. This time you can extend your right leg as high as you like, and then bend the right knee, opening right hip, stacking hips. Roll the ankle or bend and straighten right knee. And then begin to square right knee back down to the mat. Exhale, look at the place between your hands and lunge your foot through. Placing the back heel at a 45-degree angle, setting up for warrior 1. So your left toes are pointed towards the top left corner. Inhale, rise all the way up. Hips are pointed forward. Bend in the front knee, hands up overhead. Take an inhale here. And then exhale, we're going to exalt our arms behind us and lean forward. Use your abdominal muscles to lean forward, keeping your belly off your thigh. Inhale, arms overhead. Exhale, exalt, arms behind the back to hover. Inhale, hands up overhead. Exhale, we're going to come into our warrior 2. So pivot on the back heel. Now your back foot's at a 90-degree angle, arch and heel aligned. Opening stance if you need to. Arms are open, shoulder blades together and down back, looking over right fingertips. Keep a nice bend in the front knee. Roll right knee open. Breathe here. Inhale. Flip the palms up. Straighten front knee, hands overhead. Lift and lengthen. Exhale. Come back into your warrior 2. Inhale. Lift and lengthen. Exhale. Come back. Inhale. Lift. Exhale, come back into your warrior 2. From here, look over right fingertips. Begin to lean forward, out of the hips, back, shoulders forward, coming into your side angle, right arm on right thigh, left bicep to left ear. Breathe here. Keep a nice bend in that right knee. Feel the legs firing up. Breathe here. Notice your self-dialogue, your state of mind. Notice if you're shallow breathing. From here, windmill the hands back up to warrior two. Exhale, exalt the warrior, left hand on left thigh or binding left hand behind the back. Right arm up. Keep a nice bend in that front knee, roll the knee open. Breathe here. Inhale, come back to your warrior two. Straighten the front knee. Setting up for triangle pose. Begin to lean forward, hips back. Exhale, right hand to right shin, left hand up. Breathe here. Inhale, hold you back to center. Bend into that front knee. Now we're going to transition into a high crescent lunge. So our hips are going to point forward. We're going to pivot on the ball of the left foot. So begin to pivot on the ball of the left foot and be back to the front of the mat. Awesome. Inhale here. Exhale, hands come down to frame the front foot. From here, bring your arms out in front of your front foot. Bend so much into your right knee, you can kick your left leg up. Keep the hip closed, coming into your standing L. Breathe here. If you would like, you can lean into your right hand, place your left hand on your left hip. You can stay here or roll your left hip, stacking hip on top of hip, and then release into your half moon. Breathe here. Keep a micro bend in your right knee if you can. You never want to lock out joints. Breathe here. Slowly begin to place left hand on left hip, closing left hip, left hand down the ground. Exhale, knee to nose, flamingo. Inhale, extend left leg out behind you. Place left toes down the mat. Hands come back to frame the front foot, and then kick your right leg out, back into your three-legged dog. Exhale, right foot will meet left. Inhale, shift forward. Exhale, place knees down or lower all the way down. Inhale, cobra. Exhale, child's pose. Hips to heels. You can keep the arms extended out in front of you or bring your arms beside you. And breathe 5 breaths. Give yourself a moment to reground. We work with tension and it likes to show up in other areas, so notice where you're feeling tightness still in your body. Bring awareness to those areas. Notice if you're holding your jaw. See if you can release the tension in the face. Two more deep breaths. Breathing in, breathing out. Breathing in, breathing out. Then on your next inhale, bring the arms back in front of you, they're beside you. Roll yourself up to a tabletop. Tuck the toes, lift the hips, come into your downward dog. Here we are again. We're going to do the other side. So bring the toes to touch. Inhale, left leg up. You can open the hip, bend the straighten knee. Roll the ankle out. And then on your next inhale, square the left hip back down, left leg behind you. Exhale, lean forward, knee to nose, shifting forward lunge. Your left foot through your hands. Take a moment to line your toes up with your fingers. And then dropping back, heel at a 45-degree angle. Heels are aligned, toes are pointed towards the front right corner. Inhale up to your warrior one. Hips are pointed forward. Knee is bent. Hands up overhead. Breathe here for a moment. Feel the strength of your legs, the foundation. Take an inhale. Exhale, exalt, hands behind, lean forward. Keep belly off thighs. Inhale, exalt, arms overhead. Exhale, exalt, arms behind you, lean forward. Inhale, arms up. Gather the energy up. Exhale, exalt forward. Hover. Hold here for a moment. Feel your abdominal muscles. Inhale, hands up overhead. Exhale, over up to your warrior two. So your back right foot to 90-degree angle. Arch and heel are aligned. Roll left knee open. Shoulder blades together. Look over left fingertips. Bend to the front knee. Move a little deeper. Flip the palms. Inhale, lift and lengthen, straighten front knee. Exhale, come back in. Inhale, lift. Exhale, come back in. Inhale. Exhale. One more time. Inhale, lift. Exhale, come back in. From here, look over left fingertips. Begin to lean forward, following your left hand, dropping left hand on left thigh. Right arm to right bicep. Breathe here. Inhale, windmill your hands back to warrior two. Exhale, exalt your warrior. Right hand to right thigh or behind the back. Left hand overhead. Like a nice opening of the left side body. Slight tuck of the tailbone, bend into the front knee. Inhale pulls you back to center. Begin to straighten front knee now. Leaning forward. Left hand on left shin. Right arm up. Come into your triangle pose. Roll right shoulder open, right rib cage open. It's almost like you're leaning back. Inhale, right arm pulls you back to center. Bend into that front knee. We're going to transition into our high crescent lunge. So we're going to pivot our hips back to the front of the mat and pivot on the ball of the right foot. So inhale, pivoting to your high crescent lunge. Right heel is pointed towards the back of the room. Tuck in the tailbone, straightening right leg. Inhale here. Exhale, hands come down to frame the front foot. And then walk the hands out in front of your leg. Bend so much with that left knee, you can kick your right foot up. Now you can stay here or place your right hand on your right hip. Keep a micro bend in that left knee. And then maybe you can roll right hip open. Stay here or extend right arm up. Breathe wherever you are. Slowly place right hand on right hip. Close right hip, right hand down to the mat. Exhale, knee to nose, flamingo. Inhale. Extend right foot out, placing right toes on the mat. Walk your hand back to frame left foot. Kick your left foot back into your three-legged dog. Exhale, left foot comes down. Now taking your flow here. Inhale, shifting forward. Exhale, lowering all the way down. Inhale, cobra. We'll all meet in child's pose. And breathe. You take a sip of water. You're reading at this moment. Bring back to your intention. Bring back to your breath. From here, inhale, come back into a tabletop for just a moment. Inhale, right arm up. Coming into that twist with the upper right hand. Exhale, thread right arm through left side. From here, you can extend left arm out or bind left hand behind the back. And you can take it one step further, turning it into a balancing pose. You can begin to lean your weight into your right leg, extending left toes behind you. Staying here, or you can begin to float left leg up. Staying with your breath, moving slowly. Breathing. You have left leg extended slowly, bring left leg down, but stay here for one more moment. Slowly begin to place left hand underneath left shoulder, pushing into left hand, untwisting, opening up. And then exhale, right hand down. Inhale, left arm up. Exhale, thread left arm to your right side. Setting up for your balancing pose if you would like. Take it on this side, extending right arm in front of you, or binding right arm behind you. Shifting into your left leg, extending right toes out, and then floating right leg up. Finding a couple moments for some play. I can do one side, not the other. All this fun too, I promise you. It's all part of it. Then you can have your legs slowly bring your leg back down, keeping your arms where they are for just one more moment. And slowly place right arm down the mat. Inhale, lifting you up, untwisting, opening your chest. And then exhale, left hand down to the mat. But from here, bring your knees together over to the left, your right hip down. And swing your legs forward. Scooting forward, placing your feet on the mat, knees are bent. Extend the arms out in front of you. Slightly round the back, we're going to lower down one vertebrae at a time. Feeling every inch of the back, using the abdominal muscles to lower you all the way down. And then once you're all the way down, pull the knees into the chest. Wrap the arms around the legs, rock side to side. Massaging the kidney bend area. Coming out of your strengthening and into your reflection, going from a place of effort to ease, cooling down the body, slowing down, circulation. Rock back to center. Place the feet down on the mat. Hands are on the mat, palms down, fingers towards your feet. We're going to come into a baby bridge for a moment. So inhale, lift the hips, pushing into the heels, engaging the lower body. Slight tuck of the chin. Breathe here. Feel the strength of the legs. Take an inhale. And then exhale, lower down one vertebrae at a time with control. Once the tailbone is down, pull the knees back into the chest. Wrap the arms around the legs. And rock back to center. Keep the knees in the chest. Open the arms up to a T. Take an inhale here. And then exhale, drop the knees over to the right. Looking over towards your left arm. And breathe. And back to your intention. Noticing the breath. Connecting with your why you showed up on the mat today. Why do you continue to show up? Using this time to reflect. To notice, to feel. On your next inhale, slowly bring your knees back to center. Take an inhale, and then exhale, dropping them over to the other side. Looking over right shoulder. On your next inhale, pull your knees back into the chest, rolling back to center. Keeping your knees in your chest, setting up for a happy baby. So thread your arms through your legs and then grabbing the outside of the feet. Allow the knees to fall beside you. The knees are slowly melting towards the ground, stretching the back of the legs. And slowly bring the bottoms of the feet together and then bring them all the way down to the mat. Knees are wide into your bound angle pose. The farther the feet are from the center of the body, the less intense. So finding a happy medium, opening but resting. Place the hands on the belly, stacking one palm on top of the other. Just breathing into the palms of the hands. Giving back yourself some of that energy you're so used to give out. Repeating to yourself, I can receive just as much as I give. I can receive just as much as I give. From here, you can place your hands outside of your thighs to slowly lift your knees back to center. Pull your knees into your chest. Wrap your arms around your legs. Rocking side to side. One last time. Then exhale, extending one leg out at a time. Coming into your final resting pose. Feet are flopped open. Legs are relaxed. Kneecaps are relaxed. Pelvic floor and hips opening and relaxing. Lower belly is relaxed. Chest and shoulders. Relaxing upper arm bones, elbows, forearms, all relaxed. Relaxing wrists and all 10 fingertips. Feel the pulse in the palms of the hands, all the energy that you created, harnessed. Relax the face, the jawbone, muscles around the nose, brow bone, all relaxed. Slowly begin to deepen your breath. Slowly begin to let out fingers and toes, coming back to the body. Moving ankles and wrists. When you're ready, bending one knee, rolling onto your right side, coming back to your body, giving yourself a few more moments here. And when you're ready, slowly making your way back up to a cross-legged seated position at the back of your mat. Bringing hands to heart space, bowing your head to close your breath. A moment here to reconnect with your intention one more time. Visualizing your intention as if it already exists in your world. Connecting with your why continue to show up on your mat. Honor yourself for connecting your mind, body, breath. Take your green light and extend it out to someone who may need a little extra love, light, or support. I honor all of you. Thank you for practicing with me this morning. Namaste.